You're like a song that I sing in the morning on a perfect holiday. You're like the warmth of the sun on my skin when clouds look gray. You're like the joy of a trip that's coming to a place with ocean view. You're like an old familiar friend when all is new. Sound of the raindrops drumming on a first this summer day. You're like the scent of coffee brewing in the morning. You're like the crackling of a fireplace on a chilly winter night. You're like a cabin made for two while inside is snowing. Oh, oh, oh. Just like a movie scene wherever you go. And do you know that I know that you know? to worry, baby. All those days spent together, oh, the fire you're giving up. On the times the spark has struck, we can't kiss goodbye to those wondrous stunning nights. All the laughter we will never have, all the sunset we won't catch. Every time I'm coming near you, I miss the times you decide to leave behind. The first day I saw you since long ago, I still remember it was so cold, and you were warm and I with some green tea. You asked me, can you lend me sugar? You grabbed the shaking bowl and shook her, and you put all the sugar right on me. And what a crash, what a crash. Felt a sudden sugar rush as you sang me your apologies. And when the second day we met by chance, what a sweet coincidence to find the sugar girl right next to me. Decided it's time to introduce myself. Your name that came with an address that led me to my favorite night in years. Just 7 days, and sugar's almost everywhere. It's all so sweet, I'm almost melting on the street. And I don't know, what have you done with me, sugar girl? It's like a spell, I feel I float in caramel. The third day was a walk in pure bliss, with a cotton candy kiss, and for a second my heart skipped a beat. 3 other days were spent under the sheets like a never left.
Like this, like from the mines, and then it passes to different mills, and these mills in the past were powered by mules, and I don't know if I mentioned that. So I it's rock, and then we need to smash it with that. Not broken. This is the sound of a broken piece. We did that and we can still get some probably older. We call it Medina. Brings the pattern and somebody has to poke with the other side of the needle. So what we you won't leave that most of the steps already painted because remember that they are really thick, so our painters tell them as they are gonna need to want to start with a toothpaste, they also need toothpaste. She specializes in making like little murals, for example. Somebody already checked It's very ancient. It has more than 200 years because also before it was La Talavera. Gas, right?
Gas.
Oh.